This is the Cavalcade XL. It is the newest SUV added into Grand Theft Auto Online. And to get your hands on it, you're going to have to drop $1.6 million. To be fair, that's really not an expensive price tag when it comes to newer vehicles added into the game. But we're going to see what the vehicle has going for it and if it's still worth the price tag that Rockstar has plastered on it. So we're going to head over to Los Santos Customs, fully see the customization and everything this vehicle is going for it. We're going to see how fast it can do the lap time even though it is an SUV, and we're also going to find out its top speed. So make sure you stay tuned for today's video. Now, something I can say that I'm very disappointed about, at least while just looking at the vehicle, is the very lame interior. I mean, this is obviously based off the 2022 style Cadillac, and the outside looks great. I'm a big fan of the latest Cadillac design, but I don't know, guys. The inside of this vehicle is really lame. I mean, the back seats, look at that. Grand Theft Auto 5 definitely needs to step up their interior design game. I'm hoping that when GTA 6 comes out, we're going to see a lot more detailed interiors, kind of like Forza does it, where the entire car actually has a model unique to that vehicle. It'll be cool. But either way, we have arrived at our destination. I can tell you already that this vehicle actually feels quite nippy, which is a bit surprising. But yeah, it feels like it's got some power going for it, at least in acceleration. Alright, so let's see what we can do. Starting off, we got some arch covers. It looks like we can just make them a little bit beefier. Sure, why not? We'll do some primary covers. Do an armor upgrade. Okay, we got brakes. Always want to put those on a big ol' SUV. Got some bumper options, but really not much. And some weird little lights at the bottom of that. I don't really like lights being there, but it seems like that's the only real cool bumper option. Yeah, that's a little weird. Okay, well, it looks like if we want a very similar bumper, we can go with the kind of basic one. Well, the stock one, yeah, I don't know. Bumper options are just kind of lame for this vehicle to begin with. We'll just go for a secondary stock splitter. I think that'll be fine. We got some rear bumpers, which again seem to be pretty similar. In fact, I don't even see a difference. They're just, yeah, like it says there's a difference, but I can't really notice one to be all too real. We'll just put on a primary GT bumper. That's fine with me. We'll do an engine upgrade. Alright, we got some exhaust choices. That's kind of cool. We can do a triple exhaust. I also like these sports chrome exhausts, though. Those look, ooh, I gotta do double titanium. I'm always a big fan of titanium. I think it's the cleanest, so that's exactly what we're gonna go with. We got some fender options. We can see that it changes the little, like, upper part of the vehicle. I'm wondering if we can change the hood, because I'd rather have a primary color on the hood. But we're going to go for primary front fenders. And then we can also change the... Ooh, we're going to go for a secondary classic grille. Chrome, ooh, you know what? We're going to do chrome. I take it back. Chrome's going to look better. Okay, so we can do primary hood. Okay, that's nice. Let's see. Hood options, pretty basic overall. I do like this twin-vented hood. Yeah, we're going to go with the primary twin-vented hood. I think that looks pretty dang cool the way it's done there. Okay, let's do xenon lights. We do have some livery options. We got white race stripes. That's just a literal white stripe we can see going down the end. Then we got a black racing stripe. We got white double, then a black double. Okay. Then another, I mean, these are all just stripes. Here we go. Finally to some unique designs. Wow, this is a really, really weird livery. I'm not a big fan of that. We also got tech camo, and that's it. Okay, gonna be honest, very disappointed. First of all, do you guys see how low res this camo is? It might be a little hard to pick up on YouTube, but this livery is awful. Like, it's like 720p. Like, this one too. I don't know what the heck Rockstar's doing here, but they don't look very good. Alright, well, if that's the case, I'm just gonna try and go with the white I always say Cavalcade, but it's Cavalcade. Either way, we're going to go with the white striping, and then I think what we're going to do is we're just going to do like a classic red on this vehicle. I think lava red should get the job done. Yeah, that looks alright. Then we can change the secondary color, which is the roof, and basically everything on the side. That actually does look cool, though. I like the way that the colors work on this vehicle. I've decided to go with just a base black when it comes to the secondary color, as I think it looks really nice, and then we've got our lava red as our main color. I think that gets the job done. We got some roof accessories. We can do a long roof box. I don't really want a roof box, to be completely honest. That's really just about it, though. Wow, once again, not much customization for this vehicle. I mean, I guess the primary sports rack looks alright. We'll go with that. I kind of like the chrome one better. We'll just go with the chrome roof rails. We got some skirts that we can put on the vehicle. Again, I mean, the skirts are alright. They're not too bad. I'm going to go with the, we'll just go with the primary running boards. That looks pretty nice. We got some spoiler options. At least this will make the handling a bit better. Let's go for a... I'm just going to go with a primary spoiler. I like the way the red matches the black up there. We can lower the suspension, which I'm not actually sure if I want to, but you know, we'll do it. Why not? Cambers the wheels. Theoretically, that should make our handling slightly better. However, I'm not sure if that's actually the case when it comes to Grand Theft Auto. So the final thing I'm going to do, I'm going to give this thing off-road rims. I don't know if everybody's going to agree with that, but off-road rims look nice on SUVs in my opinion, so that's what we're going to do. And this is the vehicle fully customized. To be honest, a little disappointed overall. I was expecting better customization options. Rockstar really did not go out at all. Now, to be fair, the vehicle still looks really nice. I like the cavalcade on the side. I like the overall design of this vehicle, and for an SUV, it looks pretty good. But it's still a little disappointing that the liveries are quite bland, and the overall upgrades just aren't that much of a relevancy when it comes to this vehicle. But all can be forgiven if the vehicle has speed. So let's first of all find out what this car's top speed is. We got our speedometer set up. Let's see what this vehicle can do. If this can go faster than 120, I will be incredibly impressed. We can see off the line, it's actually fairly fast, already going upwards of 90, but our acceleration is starting to slow down a bit. We're going 105, and yeah, it doesn't seem like we're going to go that much faster. 108, 109, we're definitely going to reach 110. But yeah, this vehicle's top speed appears to be around the 100 and probably 10 to 12 mile per hour range, so it's definitely not what I would consider a speedster in the SUVs category. You see, the major problem I have with big, slow SUVs like the Cavalcade XL is that this exists, which is the Pegassi Toros. Now, this vehicle is not only half the price tag at, I think, $750-ish thousand, but it's also much faster. Not only that, but it actually has pretty good customization going for it. We can see we got a big old wing on the back. It does have racing stripes just as well. You've got better designs overall, better spoiler options, and look at the speed. We're going 126 miles per hour, 127 in a freaking SUV. This thing is fast, and it kind of makes the rest of the SUVs a laughing stock. Now, to be fair, if you're playing on console, you can get the next-gen HSW vehicles. But even then, this vehicle is still very fast for what it is, and at the price tag, it's a bargain that a lot of SUVs just can't compete with. To be fair, I think this vehicle actually looks really, really cool, as I'm a fan of big Cadillacs, so I'm not going to complain, but it's just a little disappointing that it's not that good in the performance category. But I will say, it seems to handle fairly well, so we'll have to see on the lap time. So let's go do that. Full speed ahead. Let's see what this vehicle has got. Now, I've done a lot of testing with my personal lap time course to see what are the best vehicles, lap times, and everything you want to look for. And when it comes to SUVs, I would say anything around the 2-minute 40 mark is decent. Sports cars, you want to get around a 220 to 225. Yeah, and SUVs, you're looking at around a 2-minute 40 on the better end, and you're looking at around 3 minutes for the worse end of SUVs. So we'll have to see where this vehicle places. I can definitely say that at least handling-wise, feels pretty good. It's not too bad. To be fair, we did take that corner a little wide, but that's just because I tried to conserve some speed when rolling through it. Alright, here we are. Yeah, overall, it's actually pretty good on overall acceleration, even uphill here. It feels fairly fast, which is surprising for a big old Cadillac. But to be fair, Cadillacs do have big engines. Alright, here we go. Nice. We're at 1 minute on the clock so far, and yeah, I can definitely feel the slowness of this SUV now. We're probably only going about 80 miles an hour uphill, which is not very fast. Alright, I'm thinking we're probably going to get around a 2-minute 45, 2-minute 50 in this vehicle. That sounds about what I would expect, but I guess we're going to find out. We started our downhill descent, and this is where a big SUV will pick up some speed. So we're going to try and conserve that speed. There you go. First corner took it pretty well. Got to slow down a bit. Still stayed on the tarmac, so I'm not going to complain all too much. Now we're going to drive past this car. We're going to hug this corner tight. Put on the brakes a little bit. Nice. Okay. No problem so far. Full gas, okay? Then we gotta go a little wide, get around this car. Still full gassing it for any situation we can. And basically, the best way to get around corners with this vehicle is apply the brakes a tiny bit, and then just full gas it once you basically know you're gonna be able to make the corner. And that seems to be a pretty effective strategy. We're at 2 minutes and 5 seconds right now, and we got 1.15 miles at the time of saying that. So, yeah, not great. Not great, to be honest. If we're going, like, let's say 100 miles per hour, that means that it's going to take an additional minute. Oh, boy. Well, we're at 2 minutes 20 right now, 0.6 miles. You can do it. Don't drive into me. Okay, we're all good. We're all good. Okay, 0.5 miles, 2 minutes 30 on the clock. You know what? Doing better than I thought it would, to be honest. Here we go. Roll around this corner and go over here. Here we are, and I got my finger on the stopwatch. Done. Okay, you know what? Basically what my prediction was. 2 minutes, 44.5. That is, it's pretty mediocre, I'd say. It's not bad, to be fair. That's only slightly slower than the average sports car. But it's still not great. The average sports car gets around 2 minutes 30, so this vehicle sitting at a 2:45, I mean, 15 seconds is quite a noticeable difference, but it's an SUV. So I'd probably put this in the middle in terms of overall speed in the SUVs category. A lot of the newer cars like the Fisker Astron, the Tauros, you know, the Jubilee are probably going to crap on this vehicle. But, oh well. It's not a bad car. It's not a great car. For the price tag, it's alright. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about this vehicle. Personally, I think it looks cool, but looks aren't everything. And when it comes to this vehicle's performance, it's eh. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!